Welcome to Time for Gardening, where dreamy landscapes grow from compact corners. In today's video, we're diving into the sultry charm of the Mediterranean with raised bed ideas made for intimate garden spaces. If you've ever dreamed of winding stone paths, lavender-scented air, and sun-kissed herbs, you're in the right place. We'll explore small raised bed layouts that exude romance, evoke European warmth, and are surprisingly beginner-friendly. Whether your space is a tiny patio or a cozy courtyard, there's a love-filled garden waiting to bloom. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and drop a comment on your favorite idea. Your support helps this garden-loving community grow. Now let's step into our Mediterranean daydream. Color sets the tone for any love garden, and in Mediterranean design, we embrace nature's warmest hues. Think terracotta planter edges, soft whitewashed stone, and earthy wood frames that age gracefully. Raised beds painted in muted olive green or accented with mosaic tiles capture that rustic romance. These colors pair beautifully with silver-foliaged plants like sage or dusty miller. Use paint or stain that is weatherproof yet breathable to keep your beds looking fresh all season. A Mediterranean palette doesn't have to be loud. It's more about warmth, texture, and natural elegance. Don't forget to include blues inspired by the Aegean Sea for a refreshing pop. It's about creating harmony between plants and materials. Space constraints don't mean sacrificing style. In fact, small gardens thrive when every inch is thoughtfully planned. Consider a crescent or L-shaped raised bed layout to mimic the organic curves of Mediterranean terraces. Cluster beds around a central feature like a small fountain, urn, or bistro table for a layered look. Use gravel or terracotta tile in between beds for easy drainage and a Mediterranean vibe. Raised beds in corners can anchor olive trees or climbing roses on trellises. Integrate vertical elements with stacked planters or hanging herb baskets to maximize height. Keep pathways narrow but cozy, inviting visitors to meander slowly. This flow makes even the tiniest garden feel expansive. No Mediterranean love garden is complete without its signature cast of plants. Start with lavender. It's aromatic, drought-tolerant, and undeniably romantic. Add herbs like rosemary, oregano, thyme, and basil, staples in both cuisine and cottage charm. Don't forget flowering plants like geraniums, bougainvillea, and salvias that thrive in full sun. Olive trees or dwarf citrus can act as vertical accents in larger raised beds. Try combining textures. Soft lavender beside spiky artichokes or velvety lamb's ear. These plants not only look beautiful but bring scent, color, and pollinator magic to your garden. Keep it low maintenance, water-wise, and sun-loving, just like the Mediterranean way. Trellises bring vertical elegance and add a poetic touch to your garden design. In a Mediterranean garden, choose wrought iron or rustic wood trellises painted in deep brown or charcoal tones. Train climbing roses, jasmine, or sweet peas to climb gracefully over your raised beds. You can even drape grapevines or passion flowers to bring that vineyard romance to life. Vertical garden walls can also serve as privacy screens, adorned with terracotta pots filled with trailing herbs. If you're working with a wall or fence, add metal wall planters to expand your growing space. These additions increase planting space while also elevating the garden's ambience. It's vertical gardening with a love story woven in. The perfect backdrop can make your raised beds feel like they're nestled in a Tuscan village. Incorporate stone, gravel, or brick around the beds to frame them naturally. Crushed limestone paths, mosaic stepping stones, or weathered tiles add that sun-baked look. Use reclaimed materials like old bricks or salvaged wood borders to add history and soul. Edging your beds with river stones can also help with drainage and keep weeds at bay. Integrate benches or stone seating nooks for relaxing moments among your plants. A simple archway or pergola overhead creates shade and structure. Very Mediterranean. Think timeless and textural. As the sun dips low, your love garden should come alive with soft lighting. Use solar lanterns, string lights, or fairy lights woven through trellises and pergolas. Tuck small LED spotlights at the base of raised beds to create gentle uplighting on your plants. Terracotta lanterns or mosaic glass candle holders add color and ambience. Choose warm white tones for a golden hour glow that flatters every bloom. Lighting not only makes the garden magical, but extends your time in it well into the evening. Imagine sipping herbal tea surrounded by illuminated lavender, swoon-worthy. Let the lights whisper romance across your small garden space. Even in small raised bed gardens, a trickle of water adds a serene soundtrack to your blooms. A small ceramic fountain or wall-mounted spout can mimic ancient garden traditions. Place it near your raised beds to attract birds and pollinators. Use glazed pottery in cobalt blue or sun-drenched terracotta for visual pop. The sound of water creates movement and calm, amplifying the garden's romantic appeal. It doesn't have to be big. Even a doe-wide tabletop fountain can do the trick. Let the water reflect sunlight during the day and shimmer under lights at night. It's one of the easiest ways to add Mediterranean essence to a compact space. In true Mediterranean fashion, beauty and utility blend effortlessly. Companion planting helps your raised beds flourish while boosting visual appeal. Pair basil with tomatoes, lavender with roses, and marigolds with peppers. Try mixing edible flowers like nasturtiums and calendula into your design for a splash of color and garden-to-table charm. Beans can climb along trellises while lettuce enjoys shade below. This method improves pest control, encourages healthy growth, and maximizes small bed productivity. It's a smart way to combine romance with resilience. Plus, nothing's more swoon-worthy than a garden that feeds both heart and home. A true Mediterranean garden honors nature and sustainability. Choose untreated wood for your raised beds, or opt for recycled bricks and terracotta. Line your beds with breathable landscape fabric instead of plastic. Repurpose wine crates or old drawers as mini raised beds for herbs. Water conservation is key. Install a drip system or reuse gray water with care. Use mulch or crushed olive pits to retain moisture and reduce weeding. Sustainability adds depth to your garden's beauty, knowing it thrives in harmony with its environment. In Mediterranean design, sustainability isn't a trend, it's tradition. Mediterranean gardens are dynamic. They change beautifully with the seasons. In spring, focus on sowing herbs, leafy greens, and cool season flowers. Summer is for thriving tomatoes, peppers, eggplants, and blooms like bougainvillea and lantana. Fall invites cool herbs again, along with ornamental kale or pansies. In winter, prune, mulch, and prepare for the new cycle. Use succession planting to keep raised beds productive year-round. Rotate crops and refresh soil with compost to support long-term health. By following nature's rhythm, your love garden will always have something beautiful to offer. It's a cycle of care and delight. Thank you for joining us on this sun-kissed journey into Mediterranean love gardens for small spaces. We hope these raised bed ideas help you transform your backyard into a haven of herbs, flowers, and timeless romance. Whether you're working with a petite patio or a tiny terrace, there's always room to infuse charm and soul into your garden. Let your raised beds tell a love story of nature, nourishment, and nostalgia. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Time for Gardening for more ideas that bloom with beauty. We'd love to hear which feature inspired you the most. Until next time, may your garden grow full of warmth and wonder.